Hey gang, Sarah Hill of the Veterans United Network. We are about ready to do our very first virtual tour live from the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. using a new mobile reporting tool. It's called Google Glass, and it's a wearable computer for your face.
Come along, virtual photo walks. Virtual photo walks. Come along.
Up on the big screen, we're about to show you your World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. We're in a Google Plus Hangout right now, which allows people to chat via webcam. So right now we have Sarah Hill in Washington, D.C. Sarah's waving hi to you all right now. And what you're seeing in front of you is the watercolor fountain. She's waving hi again. Hello, Sarah. Everyone in Missouri is waving hi to you.
Hello. It's great to see everyone in St. Louis. Welcome to your World War II Memorial. It's a beautiful day here.
Looks pretty nice in Washington, D.C. right now. The weather isn't too bad, and we're hoping the rain is going to hold off. Can any of you raise your hand? Have you been to your World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. on an honor flight? Has anyone been there? We've got one. Okay. Well, this is going to be a treat for you all to see your memorial. Veterans United partners with virtual photo walks to put this on for you all. We've got John Butterill in the Hangout. He is the founder of Virtual Photo Walks.
Hi, guys.
John is waving hi to you all right now. This is the World War II Memorial dedicated to you all, Americans who served in World War II.
Sure, if you're able to hear me, this is the Atlantic Theater right here on my right.
Sarah is showing the Atlantic Theater on her right-hand side.
On the left-hand side is the Pacific Theater. Some of you all, depending on whether you want to swap it for now.
And on the left-hand side is the Pacific Theater. The northern arch is dedicated to the Atlantic, and the south is dedicated to the Pacific. There are 56 pillars around the memorial from the left and the right. The small triumphant arches surround the plaza, and the 56 columns split between two half circles. They represent all 50 states. Right now, Sarah is showing you along the wall, there are bronze relief scenes of the war. And so for those who are sight impaired, they can run their hands along the wall to feel the pictures and see the scenes. The memorial opened to the public on April 29th, 2004, dedicated by President George Bush on May 29th, 2004, 2 days before Memorial Day. The memorial honors the 16 million who served in the armed forces during World War II, the more than 400,000 who sacrificed their lives, and the millions who supported the war effort from home. The Monument's Plaza is 337 feet long, 240 feet wide. It is sunk 6 feet below grade and contains a pool that is 246 feet by 9 inches and 147 feet tall. You can see that in front of you right now. If at any point any of you would like to see a certain part of the memorial, just raise your hand. And Sarah, who is in Washington, D.C. right now, showing you the memorial, will walk to it if there's a specific part of it that you'd like to see. And if you have a question, please raise your hand as well. There are two 43-foot pavilions that serve as markers and entryways to the memorial on the north and south ends of the plaza. And you can see one of those pavilions in the middle of your screen. Inside each pavilion is a canopy, and it has 4 eagles that symbolize victory, victory at sea, victory on land, and victory in the air.
Can Sarah show us what that inscription on our left is?
Each pillar of the 56 pillars are connected by bronze rope. They represent the bonding of a nation. Each pillar is adorned with bronze, oak, and wheat wreaths, and that symbolizes citizens to serve in the war, but they also gave the fruits of their labor in the name of victory. Yes, you can read each of the states' names are inscribed onto the pillars, and they are 43 feet tall. They're arranged in a semicircle, as you can see here. And a lot of times at these pillars, there are wreaths that are laid below, so individuals can remember there are wreaths above, on top of each pillar. It's made of bronze, oak, and wheat. You can see the state of Hawaii on that pillar. The memorial is taken care of by the Park Service, and it's located in the National Mall. As of 2009, more than 4.4 million people have visited your World War II memorial. The Freedom Wall on the west side of the memorial has 4,048 gold stars on it, each representing 100 Americans who died in the war. The inscription on the base says, "Here we mark the price on freedom."
I'll show that to you right over here.
And Sarah is going to show you that inscription that is on the Freedom Wall.
Here we mark the price of freedom.
Here we mark the price of freedom. More than 400,000 soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and military personnel lost their lives or remain missing in action in World War II. And the inscription says, here we mark the price of freedom. And you can read that right on that banister that it sits in front of the Freedom Wall. The reason why the memorial is built is stated in the quotation by President Harry S. Truman, found next to the Freedom Wall. Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service of our country can never be repaid. They have earned our undying gratitude. America will never forget their sacrifices.
Let's go down it. Yeah, down there. These are the eagles above, the laurel wreaths, and then some of the veterans may recognize this medal right here on the floor. I was just showing to the World War II veterans. Remember the medal that's on the ground here. This is the victory medal that was given out after the war that a lot of the World War II veterans still have, and it's also on the floor of the World War II Memorial.
Okay, we are inside a pavilion. The pavilions are 43 feet tall. They serve as markers and entries to the memorial on the north and south ends of the plaza. The northern arch is dedicated to the Atlantic Theater and the south to the Pacific Theater. Inside each Victory Pavilion is a sculptural canopy consisting of 4 eagles holding a laurel victory wreath suspended above an enlarged World War II medallion set into the floor below, surrounded by the years 1941 to 1945, and the words victory on land, victory at sea, and victory in the air. And there you can see the eagles. There are 4 of them holding a laurel victory wreath. What a beautiful shot. You can see the wreath there. Sarah's pointing it out. There are 4 eagles. Individuals can come to this memorial on their honor flights and see this in person, but we are bringing this virtually to you all in the Missouri Veterans Home today. Shot of the pavilion, you can see people are visiting it today. Since 2009, more than 4.4 million people have visited your World War II memorial. 4.4 million people have come to honor you all and those who have lost their lives in World War II. That is Missouri. And we are at the Missouri Veterans Home today. We're so glad that you all could join us in seeing your World War II memorial. Although you may not have been able to make it in person, we're bringing it to you virtually through Google Plus Hangouts. Everyone's waving back. Everyone wave to Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
See you later. It was great to see all of you. Thank you for your service to our country.
Sarah says, see you all later, and thank you for your service to our country. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Virtual photo walks. Virtual photo walks. Virtual photo walks. Virtual photo walks. Virtual